Okay, this is my third time doing this, because the freaking YouTube thing just like, oh, we're sorry, it crashed. And I was like, oh. And so, yeah. Anyway, back. So I'm just gonna go over the stuff I said before briefly. Fractured foot. Probably will tell you the story later. I will be probably updating this every other day or every day, because guess what? I can't do sports or anything physical activity, and all they want me to do is rest. So, crap. What else? I'll tell you the foot story later, and then once I get the x-rays back, I'll know exactly the injury, and then I can tell you that, so it'll be more interesting. Um, I think that's all. But today's story is going to be coming out to your friends. And for me, I told you guys about coming out to my best friend. Next was trying to take the steps to come out to my other friends, and there are about, like, 7 people I can think of that I came out to. I'm gonna probably tell you just 2 of the stories. So the first one is gonna be about the second person I came out to. Basically what we were doing is we were doing a seance at my other friend's house, and my friend was really legit. She like had her tarot cards and like candles and stuff. It was really cool. It was really legit, and it was an awesome seance. But so I find that stuff really cool and really interesting, like the spiritual stuff, and just like how it works, and kind of the how far back it dates and stuff. It's just really interesting. Anyway, go back to the story. So we finished up that seance, and I wanted to see the tarot cards. For you who don't know what tarot cards are, basically they're cards. Each one, there's 78 of them. Each of them have like a different picture on them, and you can read them like forwards or upside down, and they have 2 different meanings. And some are more powerful, some like it's just along that lines. But anyway, I was shuffling her deck, you know, and along this time, it's still on my mind. I don't know, I should tell someone besides Danny, because these people really deserve to know as well. So I was shuffling them, and one of these tarot cards just kind of flew out. I guess because, I was shuffling this way, and these cards are bigger than I'm used to, so, like, one flipped over, and then just kind of flew onto the table, and I was like, oh, what is this? And so I showed it to my friend, and she's like, oh, whenever cards do that, usually they have a meaning behind it. So she read the meaning, and it was like, you have a secret on your shoulders that you need to tell in order to be happy. It was along the lines, and my eyes just went huge, like out of my head, like, oh my god. I can't believe how accurate that was, first of all, and I was like, oh. Now, she knows that I have a secret, because she highly believes in this. My eyes got huge, so she knows that I know it was true. And so, basically, we were leaving her house, because, the seance was the end of the night. We were leaving her house back. I was driving her home, because we only live like a block away. And I turned to her, I go, there's probably something I have to tell you, and it has to do with that card. She goes, oh, okay. What is it? And I go, well, isn't it kind of obvious? She kind of looks at me and she goes, I don't want to say it, because what if I'm wrong? I couldn't stop laughing at that point. Like half the way to her house, I was just laughing. I couldn't even get it out. And I was like, okay, whew. So, crap. And then I go, well, I'm gay. And she just goes, ah, that's so good. I'm so happy for you. I don't know if she said good, but she's really, really positive about it. She's really, really happy for me. She's like, I'd give you a hug, but you're driving, so I'll give you a hug when we get to my house. And she did. It was really cute, and she just gave me a hug. She's like, this doesn't change anything. You're still a really good friend. I support you 100%. And then, that was the second person I told. So I'm glad that. And, that one, like, all my nerves, like, it wasn't as hard as the first time, because all your nerves went down. And then, I think it was like, I want to say it was the 4th person I'm going to tell you the story of. The quick brief, third person, I don't even remember. I think I just told her in person. I was just like, I'm gay. And then she was accepting, because basically her uncles are gay, She lost her uncle, so it was really easy. Anyway, so the fourth person I was on Skype with, like, we were chatting, and she was like, "Who do you like?" And I said, "Well, might as well just tell her." And so basically, I just typed in his name, the person that I liked, and I sent it. And she looked like she completely ignored it, because I'm always sarcastic with her. And so she never knows when I'm like being sarcastic, never knows when to believe me. So we go on for another 10 minutes conversation of just like, I don't even remember. And then I go, "So did you get the message of who I like?" And she goes, I think? And she sits there puzzled with this puzzled look, because she can't decide if she, I asked her later on, and she goes, "I knew you were either straight or gay." And I go, "Oh, okay. Oh, well, interesting." So she didn't answer because she didn't know what to say. And basically I was like, "Well, it's 100% true." And then she goes, "Really?" And then she basically Facebook stalked him a little bit, and then she agreed he was cute. Yes, he's really cute. But anyway, and so that's kind of how I told the fourth person, and that was not very difficult at all. But then kind of like after that, and just telling the general friends, I didn't directly tell them anymore. I was just like, you know what, they can just figure it out, because what I did is I just like stopped trying to hide it. Like excuse me, I'm so sorry. And like girls started like talking about how cute these guys were, how hot they were. I would just start joining in with them, and make it really casual, like it's just nothing. And making that so casual, it seemed like I was joking, but then when they would just go, "Wait, what'd you say?" Because I'd say something that no straight guy would say. And I go, "Yeah, I said it. I think it's 100% true." And that's kind of like when the light bulbs will click, and that's when I stop having to physically say I'm gay. Unless they are still really confused, but that hasn't happened in a while. It happened like a couple times, but that's just kind of how I started announcing it to the kind of general public, because that way it's like I'm not trying to broadcast it, I'm just being kind of who I am. And that's my advice to you guys. Just don't broadcast it. Just tell your really close friends so they know 100%, and then just act like it's normal, because really society is making it awkward for like the gay people to try to like be who they are. So don't act like it's some great sin, or don't act like it's not the norm, because I think that is going to change, or will change soon. So just kind of like talk about it like it's normal. And that's kind of the best piece of advice I can give you, to just trying to tell like a large number of people, like say your school or something, without directly saying I'm gay. So I think that's gonna be all for this video. I'm not shaky. I have to see like how this turns out. I might tell you the story about how this happened, my ankle. And then if it's cast, I'll show you the cast or something. I'm currently in crutches right now too, and they're too short for me because they were my sister's when she broke in like 8th grade, and she was like 5 foot, and I'm 5'4" now, and these things only go up to like 5'2". Yeah. So I'll tell you how this goes later on. But yeah, I need to get on this soon. Yeah, probably it'll be there this story tomorrow, or I might post something Friday. I'm not quite sure. But if you guys have any ideas whatsoever, message me. Put them in the comments. Any ideas you want me to do or something. Or I'll do a Q&A if you want, but you guys have to actually post questions. But yeah. Thanks for watching. See you guys.